Yeah, just a tap. Okay.
Oh, look,
Good.
I'm not going to look there.
We just pretend that there's no camera.
All right.
Just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. And you just introduced Steve Wozniak, well known for what he's accomplished.
Right.
But how did you get to be here? What's your background, and how do people learn about what you're doing?
Well, first of all, I spent 35 years in the technology side, in the technology business, producing conferences for technology. And the key, the key passion as far as where is technology going and how is it implemented in all markets, government, healthcare, and what impact does it have, and who are the future pioneers, and where is technology going? And so it's always, my philosophy is, if you're not learning, you're not leading. So, and that's why conferences like this are very important. You come here, you hear from the leaders, you hear from those that have a germ of an idea and go off and actually start implementing it. And it's a networking, it's a case study, it's learning from others that have that expertise and that experience.
Now, as a technology advisor, I guess that you could say that you are, and not only, and a visionary. Do you have some other ideas of your own about where things should be going? I mean, some of these questions that people ask.
Well, it is, and some of the things that I do, and it comes through on the selection of these keynotes and then on the program. That's why there's an emphasis at FOSE, and as far as the mobility track that we're doing. There's a geospatial workshop, so you see where the technologies are going, and you have pioneers like Steve Wozniak, who actually has his own thoughts, and Dave McQueenie tomorrow with IBM, as far as the idea of the analytics and how we're using this information. It's like a Moore's law of information, not just technology, and how are we taking advantage of it. So it's the idea of we're going past knowledge into the imagination. The imagination is becoming more important than just having the knowledge. The knowledge we can get from the Google, it's what we do with that information. And these are the things that Steve and the things that Dave McQueenie from IBM will be touching on at the conference.
Are you mostly in accord with what some of your keynote speakers say, or do sometimes you find
they're
that there are
selected?
differences?
No. They're selected. They're selected as because.
Your kindred spirits,
right? And that those are the experts. These are the experts. The IBMs, the Cisco's, all these. That they are the experts as far as where is information leading us, and how it's going to be applied in all industries, in the healthcare industry, in government, and the private public sector.
How's this conference doing? Has it grown over the last couple of years here?
We're working on as far as the conference, as far as it's. We have a July conference going back to April next year, so we'll continue to see growth.
Okay, but in general, it's been working well despite the recession. I don't know.
Well, there's always challenges, especially not only the economic challenges that we're facing today, but also the government issues that we're facing as far as going through as far as the shutdown, potential shutdown, as well as.
Is that still looming right now?
Well, it's always there's not a looming issue as far as the shutdown, but it's the budget, and
how does that directly affect FOSE? I mean, obviously, if you don't have the budget, then you can't send people out to patronize it as much.
Yeah, and one of the things that we need to do is make sure we have the best information, that when people come out here and invest their time, because now what's happening is their time is being so valuable. They're being stretched in 800 different directions. So we'll have to make sure that the information that we provide, the exhibitors that are here, is valuable enough for them to invest their time in coming here. We'll look at numbers as far as, but we still have the qualified attendance coming to FOSE, and the quality of the people that come is what's main important.
Is there a political element to this? I mean, as you go from one administration to the other, does that affect how the show is run, or the themes, or anything? You're completely non-partial.
That's correct.
Okay, good.
That's correct.
All right, well, stay that way, because apparently it's good for business.
That's absolutely.
And we will spot Mr. Woz as he comes around.
Spot the Woz out on the floor.
Okay, in about how long?
He has a commitment in a half an hour, and then he said he should be out on the floor a little bit.
Okay, we're going to be looking for you soon. People want to find out more about you. How can they catch you online?
Just go to FOSE.com.
Okay.
And you'll find all our team there. And what's more important is feedback that we get from the conference and what we're offering.
And you actually see that, right?
we have an army of people that actually review everything from our social media side. So that's because that's one of our main drivers of the Connect and that's our social media aspect of it.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll
Thank
be
you
looking
very
for
much.
Mr. Woz, and thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.